Hi everyone and welcome to my new YouTube channel, the Karo Flow. And yeah, it's been a long process, but now I'm here and I'm doing my first introduction video, which this is gonna be. So title, the Karo Flow. Karo, my name, and X stands for Caroline, but I go by Karo and Flow because this is gonna be especially a yoga channel, but I'm gonna dig into deeper what it's gonna be about a little bit later on in this video, but you guys are gonna be flowing with Karo if you want to. This is gonna be an introduction video, and let's put it into some categories. So first of all, I want to share with you guys obviously who I am and where I'm from, and then I want to dig into what brought me here where I am today, like because some major changes happened like 1.5 years ago. Then I want to dig into more about what this channel is gonna be about, and then obviously what you guys can expect. So yeah, let's just dive right into it. As mentioned, my name is Caroline, or as it's pronounced in Danish because I'm from Denmark, Karoline, but I go by Karo, and it's just easier for everybody. And yeah, I was born and raised in Denmark, moved to Germany, and after I finished elementary school, and I lived in Germany with my parents, by the border to Denmark actually, for over 10 years. Yeah, I went to school, I went to high school, I went to university, got an education in marketing, and yeah, then went out and got a job. So that was, the normal kind of life I think that society expects from us today. I got my education, and that was during COVID, and it just like, it was not easy to get a job at first. And I was like, I wanted to, yeah, the basic life, I think that I will call it, at least it was to me, like getting a job, getting a partner, getting a house, getting married, getting kids, getting a car, getting a dog, all these kinds of things. But I got my education and Corona hit, and it wasn't that easy with getting a job. And I was like, I felt like I needed a change. So I actually moved to Spain. And I've been moving a little bit around in Spain. I lived there for almost 4 years now. And right currently at the moment, I live in Barcelona. I'm not there right now this moment. I'm actually in Germany visiting family. But yeah, I live in Barcelona. And that was a very exciting and one of the best decisions I've ever made, moving to Spain. I went through like a kind of discovery phase, like tried out a different kind of jobs, and I've done a 9 to 5 job, and yeah, I've done a little bit of freelance work as well, and been trying to find my way through life. I think like we all do. 1.5 years ago, things changed a little bit for me. I was like living, what you call the very simple, normal life, at least for me it was. Like going to my 9 to 5 job, hanging out with friends in my free time, having a glass of wine now and then, going to a bar in the weekend or going for dinner, exercising a little bit now and then, ballet mostly because I have done ballet my whole life for 20 years. And I love it, obviously. And yeah, I was doing all kind of that, but I was with a lot of negative thoughts. Like I am a positive person, and I also was a positive person, but I've become more positive person. Oh my god, that's a lot of positives in one sentence. Anyways, um, I was having negative thoughts now and then, like we all do, and life, it wasn't like there was always something, that wasn't like you wanted to, and going like life like a roller coaster, and I felt like I needed to change. So 1.5 years ago, I met my current partner, Amir, and we became very close friends when I met him. I met him through family members of his that I've been knowing for like years, and then I finally met him. Crazy story. He's such a light, He just brought so much light and positivity into my life. He became my best friend straight away, and easy to talk to. He was always positive, always helping everybody around. He's just such a beautiful soul, and he inspired me. And then obviously, story went on. We started dating, but he's from the States, or he lives in the States. So, and I mean Barcelona, you see, a big like distance issue here. So we're doing long distance on and off, actually, since we've been dating and still doing. Hopefully, it's gonna end soon. Yeah. So we were going back and forth. I started dating him, and I was doing at that point a 9 to 5 job in sales and marketing. It was like a mix of everything. And I was starting to get unhappy in my job. I was feeling a little stressed. I felt like I needed a change, but I would always been like this kind of person that needed some kind of security. Like you can't just leave a job. You need to have a plan. You need to find another job first, or you're gonna have to pay your rent. How was all this gonna work out? Anyway, I took a
Fate of Leap What is it called? I'm not even sure.
But I changed. So I was like, my Amir was back in the States, and I was like, I want to go visit him. I'm tired of this job. So I decided it was time to quit. I just quit. And it was like crazy. And I went to the States and I went around with him. We went to Las Vegas, we went to Arizona, we went to Seattle. Like I went everywhere with him. It was so interesting. I have been in the States before, but like not like this. Very different from life in here in Europe. And but it's interesting. And then we were like back and forth a little bit. Like sometimes in the States, sometimes we were in Spain or in Barcelona. And we've been living on and off together at the moment. He's in the States and I'm here. But we're soon gonna meet up again. And hopefully this is the last time that we're apart for this long. But yeah, he inspired me a lot to change. So I quit my job and yeah, I changed a lot of things. I started doing gratitude lists. I started journaling in the evening, which he was doing, and it's crazy. Like it sounds so easy, right? It's simple. Take 5 minutes, just write a little bit, about your day or affirmations or something like that. But it's not that easy when you sit with it. Like, what are you gonna write? Like all the time taking 5 minutes, then you start skipping and so on. Anyway, I got it into a routine, and now I love it. And it's also something I'm gonna share more with you guys at some point in some later videos. But I am started journaling. I started doing yoga through YouTube videos actually, which also is one of the reasons that I now want to do my own channel. And it started becoming more regular and regular to the point where I wanted to become a yoga teacher. Obviously, I have the ballet background as well, which was very useful to me when it comes to yoga. But yoga is so much more than just the movements and getting a good exercise. Yoga is like means calming the mind. Like it's about at some point coming into a state of meditation. So it obviously includes meditation and breath works and movements, and it's so incredible. Like when I first learned to like really like know how to use my like breath, like it's my obviously all life force. But when I finally understood how to breathe properly and also for movements, wow, that changed a lot for me. So yeah, I started going through this process, and along with that, I also started questioning some things. I changed the way I was eating. I went into a more fiber diet, and I promised like all bloatings went away. My hair doesn't get dirty the same way anymore. My skin is like more or less flawless now. It's crazy, and I'm also wanting to share some of these tips with you guys. Um, it was like such an incredible and beautiful journey, but also like crazy to go on. I went from like basically completely quitting alcohol. Not that I won't now and then have an occasionally glass of wine, but not in the same way. I have never felt better at never no, first of all, never felt more happy. I feel so grateful and so alive, and it's just so beautiful. And yes, maybe a lot of my friends don't really like recognize me when they compare the person I used to be and the person I am now. But at the end of the day, I am feeling so much better. I feel like I found myself. So I am just so grateful. I'm grateful to the universe. I'm grateful for this journey. I'm grateful to my family, to my amazing partner. Like I had just so much gratitude within me. I want to inspire other people. Like if there's anybody else who are going through something and trying to find themselves or just need more positivity in their life, which brings me to what I want this channel to be about. So first of all, obviously it's called the Karo Flow, which means I want to do yoga with you guys, and I'm so excited. It's gonna like be a mix between a lot of things. I want to use my way of moving in ballets, so it's going to be very flowy as well and very like expressive movements, because I do believe that we can express ourselves a lot through a movement, and I think it's a beautiful way to express ourselves. I want to do meditations, guided meditations, maybe sharing about journaling and what to expect and what you guys can do there. Breath works as well. But obviously, I want this also not to be just a typical, okay, I'm looking for a workout, a YouTube kind of channel. I want this to be a channel where I also take you guys with how do you say it? I want to take you guys with me through my day and through my week and travels and who I am. And I want to share so much more. Even if you guys have ideas along the way, if you are interested in sitting along, I would love for you guys to come with ideas that what you want to see more about. This is definitely the first step now, and what you can expect if you're on the discovery phase also in your life. I can definitely only recommend you to tune in, because this is what this is all going to be about. Obviously, I really feel like I found myself, but life throughout our whole life, we're discovering ourselves and learning more about ourselves, and it should be such a fun and wild journey. So I would love for you guys to tune in, and also maybe, yeah, if you're struggling, like I wanted help to come with ideas and things that have helped me to get where I am today and be getting a more happier and calm life, and just like being happy within yourself, and sharing about health tips, alternative health tips, because I am like, I went away from all using all kind of like man-made products. I'm very all natural, and it's working for me. I'm not saying that will work for everybody, but working for me. And I would love to share more about that. I would like to take you guys through full yoga flows that makes you feel good, it makes you feel strong and flexible and at peace and positive and happy, and all these amazing, beautiful feelings and recipes, and yeah, just being there. And if you being there, you want to change your life as well. So yeah, I would love if you guys would like to tune in, and yeah, so doing this, watching this channel with me. And this was definitely my first video. It's super exciting. And every second Sunday, I want to at least load up a workout video. And then obviously we're going to do videos in between that as well. The first video is going to come out. It's going to be a flexibility yoga flow, obviously inspired from my ballet and from my yoga as well. So I hope you guys are interested as well. And yeah, if you think this could be something for you, like the people say, hit the subscribe button. And I hope to see you next time. So see you then.